friends, it's Caddy. I'm sharing my 48th process video titled Soak Up the Sand. It's a picture of my two boys. It's an older picture when they were younger. This layout is actually being created for a challenge. It was a couple weeks back. Lisa, who you guys also know as Maggie Milo, on her Facebook group, which is called the Pink Camera Community, she said, posted a challenge, or a few challenges. This was actually the only one I got to do or participate in because I couldn't get any more scrappy time that weekend. So it was the first challenge, and it was just to use Project Life cards. And it was perfect timing because I had just gotten these Project Life cards. I won a contest from Ms. Skylar Hand, and she sent me a bunch of Project Life cards. These are Dear Lizzie Project Life cards. So it was perfect. So I just started by taking all of these 3x4 cards, and I'm just trying to see kind of what I want to use. So I picked out a few cards, and I already obviously know the photo I'm going to use. And then that card that you see to the left is going to be what's going to map my photo. Now I'm taking one of my favorite Tim Holtz stencils. This is the Dot Fade stencil. And I was going to use some of the Lindy Stamp Gang mists, but I decided to use some of this, just to make it a bit brighter, some of this acrylic paint. And this is just yellow acrylic paint. So I'm just going to go around that page with this acrylic paint. And I'm not going to do it around the whole page. I'm just going to kind of do sections around the page. And this is just to add some more texture and interest to the edges of the page. I thought about matting the whole thing on something else, but I thought this would do the trick, just to add a little bit more interest to the page. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just taking stencil and going around the page, just as you see here. And as I said, this is one of my favorite stencils. I love this stencil. It's just little tiny dots, but I just really love the effect that you get with this stencil when you use the modeling paste. So it's really, really cool. So just drawing that a bit. And then here I go. I'm adding my photo. I did use my little corner chomper to, make the corners round on my photo, just to kind of match all of the Project Life cards. And then I'll do the same here for this dark gray cardstock, which I used to map my photo. And then I'll do the same here on those two edges that I cut off. And I have to lift the two top layers, the picture and the dark gray, because it wasn't it wasn't going through. My little corner chomper wasn't going through. So I'm just placing the cards back to where I had them. I had taken a photo so I could remember where I had them because I liked them, but I started moving them around now, and I decided that one of those greens I think didn't go. I don't know, I don't have the layout in front of me. And then I did start inking all of the cards. I think I just skipped through this. Yeah, there we go. I skipped through it because I didn't want you guys to watch me ink every single card. So then I take this sun. This sun is I cut this out of my Cameo actually a while back, and I've had it sitting there. I was gonna do something else with it, but I didn't end up doing it, so this came in handy because it was kind of perfect. So I just took that same yellow paint with the modeling paste, and I went around the edges of the sun. And some of the little I guess bursts are darker than the others, or some of the circles are smaller than the others, and I'm okay with that. It didn't have to be perfect. I just wanted to add some of that yellow to that because I didn't want it to be white. So I just wanted to add some yellow to that and make it stand out a bit more. So I'm just adding it to every single one of those bursts. So here I go. Once again placing my cards, and I thought I was gonna kind of angle them all, kind of like a messy structure, but that didn't work. Sometimes my OCD kicks in. I've said that before. So I kind of wanted them all to be straight. I am inking the edges of this, and to ink the edges of all these cards, I do use the Distress Ink Tim Holtz Walnut Stain, which is the only Distress Ink I own. So, but I really like it. I think it works great for everything I do. So, for me, that's all I need. And then I did remove the one that goes directly behind the sun because I realized that was just going to be, you know, for nothing because it was going to be covered. So then I kind of layer them like this, you know, kind of one going higher than the other, and you know, not perfect, but not angled. I have a problem with angling things sometimes. It, you know, just if it's not straight, it doesn't look right to me. At least for my layouts, I find that other people do such a good job at making things look great when they're not straight, but I just don't seem to. It doesn't work for me. I just would rather things to be straight. And then I cut off a piece of that, the second card, the green one that says Sweet Sunshine. I cut off a piece on the top just to make that Sweet Sunshine stand out back there. So that's what I did, and then I had to, you know, chomp the corners off so that they could be round as well. So there I go. I adhered all of my cards down, and I'm just adhering my photo, and I'm using some of this Scotch foam mounting tape, which I actually need to buy some more of. Let's see if I remember next time I go to Michael's, because I tend to get distracted and forget. And then that piece right there that I'm gluing down, I had cut off from another card, and I just glued it up there on top of that chevron. And now I'm just looking through some embellishments. Thought about using that awesome, and that would have looked cute now that I look at it, but I didn't end up using it. And these pieces, most of them are from the My Mind's Eye On Trend collection, and it's just a little ephemera pack. Like, it's called Awesome Mixed Bag is what it's called. So yeah, those are some really cute pieces. So I end up using some of the arrows from there. The bigger arrows I don't quite end up using. You know, I'm just kind of looking through that pack and trying to see what I can use and what matches. And I picked that little diamond that you see to the right, which I'm going to cut in half and place on either side of the photo. I do leave those 3 little triangles there, which you'll see me put back in just a minute. And then I use that little happy vellum, or not vellum, acetate pink piece. You'll see me glue that as well. So I'm keeping the embellishing really simple in this layout. It's, you know, it's a pretty simple layout. It's nothing too complicated. I think the Project Life cards, you know, themselves are pretty busy as it is, so you know, I didn't want to go too crazy with the embellishing. So I'm stamping my, oh, actually I was going to stamp my date, but my date stamp didn't have that date. So I wrote it out with just a red American Crafts pen. And I'm going to adhere that to the bottom left-hand side of the photo. And then I'm going, these are beach themed embellishments that I have in this little file. And I'm going through that, but in the end I don't really like anything. You know, everything was kind of too bright, and this layout is kind of more pastel tone, you know, it's the pastel tone. So I didn't want to add anything that was too bright. These stickers were pretty bright as it is, but I love these stickers. These are the Nicky Ricky font from American Crafts, and they're yellow and they're glitter, and I love these. Thank God I bought 2 packs of these because I really like these. I tend to hoard them because I really like them. I just love the yellow stickers. I just ordered some actually from, and I'll share that when I receive them. I can't remember the name of the site right now, but I will share them when I receive them. But they're so pretty. I just love yellow and stickers. Not necessarily in other things, but I am liking yellow a lot more than I used to. And then I don't remember if it was because I didn't have enough letters in that pack and I didn't want to open the other one, so I just picked those other Dear Lizzie glitter stickers, and I wrote out the sand. But I think it worked out because it kind of adds more interest. You know, the whole title isn't the same color, it's different colors, so I thought that looked cute. And that little piece of acetate tag, it was like I just cut off the top part because I think I used the bottom, That's from the Pink Paisley Hello Sunshine ephemera pack. So I just used some twine on that, some sort of coral colored twine, and then I use that. And then there's that little happy acetate piece. There's the little diamond that I place on either side, and then the little arrows, which I do use as well. That's from the On Trend collection as well. And thought I was going to use those 2 arrows, but I decided not to. So that's my layout. Sweet and simple. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed for more videos. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.